What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jeff's Adventures. Today we're back at Historic Auto Attractions Museum in Roscoe, Illinois, and we're going to check out a couple of racing cars. But first, I have to show you guys this. This is pretty cool. This is a monster truck, and it says that these are 10-foot tall tires. So it's kind of hard to show how tall these really are and how big these tires are, but this is just absolutely fascinating. So they have a lot of racing things here. They have Formula One cars. They have engines. This is just one of many, many exhibits here. They have a Racing Hall of Fame for Midwest drivers. They have NASCAR cars. They have just about everything you could possibly think of. And it's not just racing here. They have historic vehicles. They have everything related to American history, but in this video we are going to focus on race cars. Now this is Jim O'Connor's number 8 car, and these appear to be local, but just in the other room over here and even next to this is going to be cars that you will recognize if you are NASCAR fans or racing fans. Now this is Richard Petty's. This is the oldest existing Richard Petty race car. This is the actual car Richard Petty recorded his wins 2, 3, and 4 of his NASCAR career. Let's take a quick look at this. Now you'd expect something like this to be in a NASCAR museum in North Carolina or somewhere like that, but let's take a look inside of Richard Petty's car that he won 3 races in, a very early Richard Petty car. Pretty cool to see things like this. And this thing is just in fantastic shape. It says Lee Petty's, Randleman, North Carolina. That is pretty darn cool. Now that's some old school NASCAR. Now we'll head right over here. Let's see what else we have. Now here's a couple of racing suits. This is one that belonged to Dale Earnhardt and Dale Earnhardt Jr. And then over here we have one of Darrell Waltrip's suits. Wore this once at the Charlotte World 600. And then here we have one of Mark Martin's cars. Now, if any of you guys are watching this and are locals, Mark Martin won the National Short Track Championship in 1977 at 18 years old. So this is one of the cars that's very early in his career. As you can see, his name right there. Take a look in here. That's pretty cool, though. Over here we have a car from Tim Richmond, who was a pretty legendary driver but retired early and tragically passed away. But he was one heck of a driver. And then we have a Dick Trickle number 66. And this one is kind of cut in half so that you can see how this car was put together. So that's kind of original. Now there's just so many interesting things that you can see at this museum. It's unbelievable what they have here. If you've never been here, I highly recommend a visit. This is Bobby Allison's 1977 Monte Carlo. It says this is the last car to ever win a NASCAR Winston Cup race for 115-inch wheelbase cars, driven by Bobby Allison, one of NASCAR's original legends. And then we have Dick Trickle's number 99 A&W and the Berker family car. Now I'm not a huge car guy. I do enjoy looking at them, but I don't know a ton about them. But I don't remember seeing race cars with trunks on them. Maybe I've just kind of missed out on that, but I find that kind of fascinating. There's a little look in Dick Trickle's car. Now he was one of the greatest in terms of short track race car drivers, and just legendary in the Midwest. little look under the hood there. But yeah, these are the NASCAR cars and stock cars that are at the Historic Auto Attractions Museum in Roscoe, Illinois. And if you guys ever get a chance to come and check this out, I highly recommend it. This museum is, I believe it's over 80,000 square feet of one-of-a-kind relics, historic artifacts, and everything else. So thanks for joining me on today's adventure, and we'll catch you on the next one.